Okay, it's working. We're working. It's working. Hello, babies. Welcome to the channel. My name is La. I appreciate you guys for tuning in with me, all of those who are already subscribed. And if you ain't yet, join the gang. Go ahead. If you like this video at the end, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the dislike button. Just let me know some. Okay. So, first and foremost, I want to say that finding inner security, it's not just like, oh, I found it and that's it. Inner security comes with developing. So these are like tools you want to keep applying as you're on your journey of self-discovery. Okay? Because that's what we're all on, is a journey of self-discovery. We all know who we are, even though we can claim that we know who we are, we value, we know what we stand on. But when we have growth spurts or changes and we just out of nowhere wake up and want to do our whole life different, that goes to show that we grow, we evolve, our spirit matures. So I want to, in this video, name some things that you can start to develop. And I don't think it's just a one hitter quitter done. Me personally speaking, with my own insecurities, like insecurities, me feeling like I'm not smart enough, even though I know I'm dead to teach. I just have this natural preaching ability to me. You can come to me and I'll know what to do for you, but when it comes to me, I just feel inadequate sometimes. And maybe I'm overly confident, maybe I'm not confident enough. It's like, I never know when to be too much, because I can kind of get like this big ego that kind of like, and I had to learn to be a student of life. So yeah, feeling like I don't know enough just because I know that I want to teach and I know that's a calling for me to teach. Feeling like I don't know enough makes me feel insecure sometimes. So, and then it also makes me feel stress-free sometimes because I don't know everything. And why would I want to know everything? Life would suck if I knew everything, and I would be walking around dead with no emotion, because I wouldn't be shocked, or no, I wouldn't be responsive. I would just be like, I already knew that, So how to develop inner security, what I've been noticing on my journey of healing and facing my inner demons, however you want to say that, my doubt, my fear, whatever you want to call it. I've noticed that I tend to focus on things that I don't want to happen, and that's exactly what happens. So it goes to saying, focus on your goals and you'll manifest them. Focus on your fears, you'll run into them. So what I learned to do is to focus on what I want, and we're going to leave it at that. I learned to focus on what I want, and I also had to learn to focus on what it is I did want. Because a lot of the times, a lot of us get confused, especially if we're having a lot of outside influence or inputs and we haven't yet discovered what it is we want. Because I'm kind of curious. I want to dibble and dabble in everything. I'm multifaceted. I like to experience different things. So that didn't really give me a sense of security. So I kind of, not to say that especially in Western culture, we seek external validation, external security. And one thing I had to learn was to find the God inside of me first. And it's so funny because yesterday, not to talk about anybody's belief or anything, because we have to believe in something, but yesterday, I think my sister's boyfriend probably misunderstood what I said. He didn't say anything because he probably didn't want to argue, but what I said probably came off rude. He had like a rosary and he was like, oh, that's blessed, from a church in Texas. And I was just like, I don't believe that. But I like the way I said it was kind of rude. And now that I think about it, like I could have probably explained what I meant. I meant like, I don't believe you needing someone to bless something for you. Why don't you feel like you are capable of blessing it yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they did it. And one is just like, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there because not all churches are like that. But it's just like a part of me knew that the rosary meant something to him because he felt inadequate in some area of his life. And it's just like he's the one he doesn't know because he doesn't have a higher understanding, but he subconsciously knows that he can put the energy into something. And it hasn't clicked in his mind yet because there's a psychological block. And it brings me to say that we pull the energy from inside of us and put it into something, whether it be an actual object, a person. Okay, it's us pouring the energy into it. So if I have a relationship and I say the relationship is this time, and I use this person to pour all my negative views and points about relationships, that's what my relationship is going to be, because that's the energy I've poured into that relationship. Do you get what I'm saying? I didn't pour loving, caring, nurturing energy into the relationship. Relationships aren't perfect. There are going to be points in times and figures out what's going on with them and why they're projecting it onto other people on how they're going to fix it. Okay. So want to put that there too. Your world is literally a reflection of what's going on in you internally, especially your relationships. I had to stop looking at my relationships like they were attacking me and looking at it as, why am I attacking myself? Literally, big dong 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 moment. So you can figure out how your relationship is with yourself, how you communicate and express yourself. That's going to be becoming aware of it, because I feel like we'll never really know, but we can become aware of it. And we become aware of it by our emotions, and our emotions transmit thoughts, and our thoughts, they manifest things. So first and foremost on my list, let's get on to this list. I got to go. Number one is validate your emotions. Your emotions are valid. The evil ones, you want to say the anger, fear, all of them are valid, and they're there to show you something. Allow that energy to move through you and release it. Happy, joy, whatever. You can pull any of those emotions out of you, and you can put it on any external object. So you need to be aware of that. 2, another way to do that, if something is negatively affecting you, dig and pull the positive aspect out of that negative and watch it transmute, because every negative has a positive aspect to it. 3, discover what your philosophy is, what it is do you have a physical philosophy, a scientific philosophy? What is it that you firmly believe with your heart and you have no doubt that that's what your truth is and you're willing to stand on it? 4, acknowledge what it is you value. If you know what you value, don't go engaging in shit that you don't value. You can't, because you can learn the experience, but if you go and engage in something that you don't value, know that you're doing it for a learning experience and not to expect anything from it, because it's less than what it is you value. 5, take time to receive from the inside. Take time to give yourself the gift of your own presence. A lot of the times when we're seeing other people's attention, it's because we're neglecting ourselves and we're trying to put that energy onto that person, when that's the big red flag that our energy needs to go inwards. So say you're laying at home and you're bored and you're in bed and I don't know, you're upset and you're sad because your partner hasn't called you. There's something inside of you that wants your attention, and it's asking you to go and find whatever you're seeking from that partner of yourself. Because whatever you have, like I said, you attract. Oh no, that was the other video I just did on my money channel. Go check it out. You attract what you are and not what you want. So a lot of us attract the partner that we are instead of the partner we want. We have to become the partner we want in order to attract that partner. All right. So this is how you develop inner security. And I'm going to let you guys go. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I do have self-love journals, a gratitude journal, self-mastery, all it, you name it. Check out my website, you guys. I think you guys will really like my merch. I appreciate it. If not, it's fine. Okay. But I definitely feel like journaling is very important when it comes to developing inner security because it allows you to reflect. And when you can reflect on what triggered you and be aware of it, you can then proceed to, working on that with yourself and then attracting that in the external. Because we attract our desires. I think I talked about this last video with how to control your energy. I would definitely get into that, but about the chakras, because our sacral chakra is a feminine chakra, and that's where our desires lie at. Okay, so yeah, I can't find it in here. Definitely check out how to control your energy in the video before this one. All right, babies, I'll see you guys later. I gotta go get my baby. Take care.